You think she wants words, compliments, reassurance, effort. But what she responds to lives deeper than language. What she desires can't be requested, only detected. And if you don't understand that, you'll keep doing more while getting less. If she had to ask for it, it would already be gone. Desire isn't logical, it's instinctive. The moment it needs instructions, it collapses. So she stays silent and observes. She desires emotional stability more than affection. A man whose mood doesn't rise and fall with hers. Someone who doesn't panic in uncertainty. Someone grounded because if you can't regulate yourself, she knows she'll have to. And attraction dies there. Most men don't lose women through cruelty. They lose them through emotional volatility, over-explaining, overreacting, needing constant reassurance. She doesn't feel safe there. She feels responsible. She doesn't want to be needed. She wants to be chosen. Need is pressure. Choice is freedom. When your life collapses without her, desire turns into obligation, and obligation never excites. Here's the paradox most men can't accept. The less you need her, the safer she feels wanting you, because your strength isn't dependent on her presence. And that gives her space to desire, without fear. She doesn't require perfection, she requires direction. A sense that your life is moving somewhere. Forward motion builds trust, drifting builds doubt, and doubt erodes desire quietly. A man without direction feels heavy to be around, not because he's failing, but because he's floating. She doesn't want to drag you toward purpose. She wants to walk beside it. She desires emotional rest with you, not endless processing, not constant venting, not emotional unloading disguised as vulnerability. She wants to feel lighter after being around you, not drained when you make her carry your emotional weight. Attraction fades not because you're weak, but because you're asking her to regulate you. Strength isn't silence, but timing. She desires boundaries she can't push through, not control, not dominance, but limits that don't disappear under emotion. Boundaries signal self-respect, and self-respect is magnetic. A man who always says yes becomes invisible. Flexible men feel safe, but forgettable. Grounded men feel solid, and solidity creates trust. She doesn't desire aggression. She desires restraint. A man who could lose control, but doesn't calm under pressure speaks louder than force. That calm tells her everything. When conflict rises, she watches. Do you react or remain composed? Silence with control is not weakness. It's dominance without noise, and it stabilizes the room instantly. She doesn't want you performing masculinity. She wants you embodied in it. Not trying to impress, not trying to win approval. Just being rooted in yourself. Presence creates gravity. Gravity doesn't chase, it pulls. When you stop proving, she starts feeling. Effort fades. Attraction grows. Your attention is currency. Give it freely, and it loses value. Protect it, and it gains weight. Women instinctively feel this and respond accordingly. She desires consistency more than intensity. Intensity excites briefly. Consistency builds trust, and trust deepens desire over time. Chaos burns fast and burns out. She wants emotional leadership, not emotional dependency. Someone who can hold space, not collapse into it. Leadership isn't loud, it's steady. She desires a man with identity, beliefs, values, standards, not someone who reshapes himself to be liked, but someone who stands firm, even if it costs approval. The more you seek validation, the less you receive respect. Approval seeking is visible, even when hidden, and desire doesn't grow where insecurity lives. She won't remember everything you say, but she'll remember how you made her feel about herself. Calm, safe-centered. That's what stays. This is why men get confused. They do more, but become less attractive. Because desire doesn't respond to effort, it responds to being. She desires your inner order, your self-command, your ability to stand alone without resentment. A chaotic inner world leaks into everything, and she feels it immediately. Healthy detachment is seductive, not indifference, not coldness but confidence without clinging. You enjoy her, but don't orbit her. When your happiness doesn't depend on the outcome, you move differently, speak differently, lead differently, and she feels that freedom instantly. Masculine calm is rare, and rarity creates value. When you bring calm into chaos, you become unforgettable. She never asks for these things because desire isn't negotiated. It's felt, it's recognized, and it's either there or it's not. Women don't desire what you do for them. They desire who you are when nothing is required, your posture, your restraint, your self-respect. Most men try to earn desire, but desire isn't a reward system. It's a response, and it responds only to grounded masculinity. So stop chasing reactions. Start building the man who doesn't need them. The work is internal, and the results are external. When you change internally, she feels it before you say a word. Energy shifts first. Behavior follows. Words come last. This doesn't guarantee she stays. Nothing does. But it guarantees something more important. You remain intact, regardless of outcome. And self-respect is the foundation of all desire. Without it, nothing lasts. With it, you never lose yourself. Ask yourself this: are you trying to be wanted or becoming solid? Because the man you're becoming matters more than the woman you're trying to keep. Build the man and let desire respond on its own terms.